What is up, guys? My name is Bryce Pruitt. This is the M1 Journey, and welcome to the channel. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the M1 Journey. I can't believe it's already episode 12. Time's really been flying by, but I'm enjoying doing it. But I'm happy to report it's another green week on the markets. All three major indexes were up again. The rally continues. The portfolio didn't really have too much happening other than my bi-weekly deposit into my IRA. So I'll cover that in the portfolio update. So because not much was going on this week, I kind of thought it would be interesting to talk about some of the major IPOs happening this week with Airbnb and Doordash. So I'll kind of share some of my thoughts about those later in the video. As far as what's going on with the channel, my raffle is still going on. It'll come to an end this Wednesday, December 9th at 5 p.m. And then I will draw the following day on my Let's Discuss video. So if you guys haven't entered yet, go ahead and get in while you still can. And if you've already entered, sincerely thank you from me. I hope you guys win, so make sure to check out the video on Thursday to see if you did. And lastly, to help me pick a topic for that Let's Discuss video, I'm actually running another Twitter poll to help decide what stock I'm discussing. This week I will either discuss 3M, Pepsi, or Bank of America. So if you guys have some input there, please vote on my Twitter poll. As always, check out my page is at bpruitt_YT. So that's about all that's new. I'll get into my disclaimer and take a look at the portfolio. So guys, I always make the point that I'm just 20 years old. I am not an expert. I'm not a financial advisor. Any thoughts you hear me share are completely my own. I'm just doing this for entertainment purposes. If you guys do invest or make decisions with your money, I want you guys to do it completely on your own research, on your own due diligence, and hope you guys enjoy. So let's get into the portfolio. Okay guys, so it was another green week on the markets. Like I said, another very good week for the portfolio. I was up just at 2%, which is about $382, 360 of which was actual market gain, and then I earned another $22.10 in dividends. So like I said, another really positive week. The good time just keep rolling. Today I was down a little bit, just a little under 0.5%, about $90. But for the month though, we're still way up, over 9%. For the quarter, a little under 10%. And then all time, we're hanging right at 20%, which is about $2,700. So everything is just really rolling right now. Very, very exciting. As far as my activity this week, didn't have any buys or sells in the long-term portfolio, but I did earn a couple of dividends from Pfizer and Discover, a couple of nice payers here, and then the big payment from Viatris, which finishes out my business with them from their split from Pfizer, allocated almost $15 to me. It's not really in the form of a dividend, but it's just some cash that I am owed as being a shareholder of Pfizer from their split. So this should be the last thing I get from Viatris, I believe. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm under the impression that's the last thing I'll receive. So as far as my winners and losers of the week, had a couple winners, had a couple losers. My big winners had 3 of them. One of them of which is in my financials, and that was Discover. Discover's been on a really big tear over the last month, like everything else really, up 22%. And then since I've been on M1 Finance, it's up nearly 74%. So Discover has been by far my biggest gainer in my portfolio, but it wasn't alone in having a good week. Another one of my big winners of the week was in my energy slice. Exxon again was tearing it up this week. Enterprise Products Partners was tearing up, and then really all energy was having a very, very good week. And then lastly, another big winner I had this week was in healthcare, and didn't load. Here we go, try that again. Nope, M1's wanting to do the weird thing. Up there it goes. Sorry about that. And Pfizer was up 7.68%. So on the good vaccine news, Pfizer has been rallying, which is good to see. Pfizer has been a stock that a lot of people aren't very high on, but I really love Pfizer, so I'm very glad to see that. So as far as a couple of losers, both of them actually fall into my growth slice, which was both in consumer staples. Both Target and Procter & Gamble were down. Target was down 3.7%. And then the big loser of the week is Brookfield. Brookfield was down over 8%. I'm not sure really what's driven this, but I think we've seen some market rotation out of utility stocks and out of stuff like that. Dominion Energy, which is my main utility stock, was also down this week, but not too worried about that. Brookfield's long-term prospects are very, very strong. So we'll get into the Roth IRA, which was the only place I made purchases this week. As you can see, still up nearly 10% all time since beginning of August. But for the week, we were up again, a little up over 1.63%, so very, very good returns. And then we're down today just a little bit. So as far as my activity, I had one dividend of 36 cents from my bond market ETF, and then my bi-weekly deposit of $75. Show you what I bought there. So I picked up my ETFs as usual, and then a little heavier on stuff like 3M and Southern Company, but really light on AT&T. So like I said, not a very exciting portfolio update, but I will use some of this opportunity to talk about the IPOs of the week. So I will get ready to move into that now. So guys, since it was a little bit of a short portfolio update this week, I thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about the IPOs this week with both Doordash and Airbnb. If you guys haven't heard, both companies are making their stock market debuts this week. Doordash will start trading on December 9th, and Airbnb will be close behind on December 10th. Doordash will be trading under the symbol just dash, DASH, and Airbnb will be under ticker symbol ABNB. So pretty simple with their ticker symbols if you guys are interested. So to kind of start with Doordash, I personally will not be investing in Doordash. I can be quite frank, I think their numbers that they are coming up with for their IPO are just borderline ridiculous. They are looking at a price listing per share of $90 to $95, which is just exceedingly high for a company that's to this point not even profitable. And I think that puts their evaluation for their company at around $28 billion. It's just not something I'm interested in. It's a good business. I like their business model. I think food delivery, especially with everything going on with the pandemic, I think it'll take a long time for people to go back into restaurants at the level they were pre-COVID. But still, at this price, it's just nowhere near where I'd be interested in. So if you guys are interested in Doordash and are planning on buying some, that is completely your call. I would just exercise a lot of caution before doing so, because I just don't see it right now with Doordash. I mean, I obviously could be proven wrong, but it just, with where they are as a company, and I think they only have 16% of the market share for food delivery, just to get up to that valuation where they are, they'd have to go from, I think, 16% to over 50% of the market. And that's just not something I see at this point. But of course, it very well could happen. So good luck to you if you're planning on investing in Doordash. So Airbnb is a little bit of a different case. Like I said, they will be trading starting December 10th. And they are looking to start trading around $56 to $60 per share. Once again, I think that's probably a little on the high side, but I'm a lot more interested in Airbnb than I am in Doordash currently. That valuation is around $42 billion, which again, very much on the high side of things, but most IPOs are. I think Airbnb is something to keep an eye on. I think it'll drop pretty significantly from the start, and I truly believe if it gets to be below $40, and especially in that $30 range, is a lot better price for them. And at that point, I think it was something I would be planning on jumping in on. I love their business. I think they have a great market strategy appealing to the younger generation such as myself, that they will continue to build upon for years to come. I think that's a winning strategy for them. So Airbnb, definitely something I will be taking a look at, but I will not be buying it at the IPO. To this point in my investing career, I've never bought a company at their IPO. I try, if I even like the company, I try to wait at least a few months, kind of see what happens. Most companies never take off at their IPO, and it takes them a long time to even get back to where they were when they did hit the market. In fact, I think Airbnb will see a little bit of a similar trading pattern as the recently IPO'd Lemonade. Lemonade was another major IPO that debuted over the summer. It kind of had a high valuation. I think it came in right around $80, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of tailed off steadily over the coming months, and I think it hit a low of the mid 40s, I'm pretty sure. And then from there, it actually began to climb, and then I'm sure as a lot of you are aware, it's really taken off in the last couple of weeks, and is now trading about $10 above that $80 market, around $90. So, I mean, obviously I'm no expert, I'm no forecaster, but I think we could honestly see Airbnb take a similar path to Lemonade. But again, I want to stress the point that I will not be investing in Airbnb until I see a significant drop, which obviously maybe not happen immediately. We may see some growth above where the IPO at, but I think honestly it will drop off pretty significantly, and then that's when I would look to get in. I think it would be a good long-term holding that I'm kind of excited about to get to that point. But if you guys are again planning to buy it at its IPO, best wishes to you guys. I won't be there with you, but I'll be rooting for you. I always root for everybody to make as much money as they possibly can. So those were kind of some of my thoughts. I'm definitely no expert on IPOs. It's a little bit of a finicky thing, but we'll kind of see what happens. So let's get into my final comments and wrap this video up. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe as always. I really appreciate all the support I've been getting over the last couple of weeks. Use my link in the description to join up on M1 Finance. They'll reward you for doing so with $10 into your account when you both sign up and make your first deposit. Check out my Thursday Let's Discuss video to find out who won the Amazon gift card. I'm excited to get that resolved and eventually run another raffle. And I think that kind of takes care of everything for this video. So I'll see you guys on Thursday.